What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode Beyond the Gym Floor. Today, we are talking to a gym manager about sales. So Jess has been smashing it in sales for the last 12 months out at U-Strong and has obviously learnt a lot, needing to contact around 600 leads in that time. So we're going to unpack everything that she's learnt in that time. How to contact people, how to be good on the phone, how many times you need to contact people on the phone, what separates getting people to show up, getting people to not show up, how to actually close, how to feel confident with sales and not feel yuck, what to do when you get called an arsehole, when you call someone, and everything in between. So enjoy the episode. If you are a personal trainer and you're in a health club and you're looking to get your business up to 10K months, $2,500 a week, jump on to the show notes, the website, link in bio, wherever you need to go, grab our scorecard. The 2.5K PT scorecard. Find out what's going well in your business, what's not going well in your business, and how to build a systemized approach that will allow you to sustain that amount of income without wanting to hide in your bedroom all weekend, which we've all done from overstimulation. Just laughing because she's been there too. Enjoy the app. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, make all the numbers go up in our tracker. We need to see them, and more people need to hear this information because there's a lot of PTs out there struggling right now that need this in their lives. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Poor Tam actually has to find all the start points this week.
I drop absolute fire before we're allowed to record.
Jesus Christ.
And then the rest of it is all controlled. But hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good afternoon, good evening.
How are you feeling after 3 in a row?
The coffee's kicked in. I'm actually
We're sweet.
so here now.
We're sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to ruin, is that like breaking the fourth wall where this is actually recorded 3 weeks ago?
I mean, I feel like we preach being organised with this stuff, so people should know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am wearing the same top as I was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, pay attention.
Literally, you better watch me.
I changed my hat. Oh no, the learn one's the same. It's
No,
always the same. It's different. Fit, I usually dress different. And then learn, I dress different.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not even on purpose.
Yeah, well, I'm dressed exactly the same. My hair's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's just my beanie was way too hot.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that it was the beanie change.
Yeah, so you just thought it was the glasses.
I noticed the glasses
Yeah.
and then that was it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ben's got out costume changes.
This is like my most planned outfit for the week usually.
He doesn't get out very often.
Nah, this is it.
This
Drive
is
to
his-
Point Cook.
He comes to the big smoke.
I'm actually going to the city today too.
Oh,
That's why I wanted to wear. I didn't want to have to wear jeans, so that's why I wore nice shoes. I could wear trackies because my shoes are nice.
beautiful.
That's my theory.
I love, no, absolutely.
Mm.
Agreed.
Comfort.
Every day of the week.
All right, you ready?
I'm always ready.
We're straight into this
I
one.
stay ready.
If this episode's short, it's because I got somewhere to be.
It's because he told me to shut the fuck up.
So schedule-wise, we were scheduled to talk about sales, and then you're here instead of Jason. So I figured, let's talk about sales from the perspective of someone that's main job for the last 12 months been selling small group training memberships
Yeah.
and what that's been like.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be different, but coming from, when you're an online coach for years, the people that come to you are hot leads.
Yeah,
they want to work with you.
They really like you.
Yeah. They're reaching out because, and then I realized that when it comes to marketing for a gym, people forget that there's a human on the other side.
Yeah.
So it
You
changed
basically just assume they hate you.
because I'm correct 90% of the time. Yeah, so it's actually, the change was like really, really different. What did I learn? If I had to summarize it very quickly, the biggest thing I learned is reaching out to them 1, 2, 3 times is not enough. You are not annoying if people give you their details.
Yeah.
So to elaborate on that, people will, inquire for a membership. Well, they'll put an inquiry in. It may be for a timetable. It may be for a membership. It may be for anything. Pricing is the main one, obviously.
Come a little closer. That's better.
Yeah. So going through every single inquiry, getting met with, so you're not a Pilates studio? A lot.
So one of the girls in Stand Up PT is like vision building, right?
Yeah.
And one of her goals is to open a gym.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the week that's been and stuff, it was like probably a bad time. But I was like, when you have the conversation and you call someone and they're like, oh, do you like do Pilates? And her face was just like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, or they just tell you they didn't put the name down. It's like, then why do I have your name, Barbara? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on?
Literally. So at the start, I was like super duper 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 polite.
Yeah.
And people would be like, sorry, I didn't actually inquire. And I'd be like, all right, no worries. Now I'm like, yeah, you did actually. It's Saturday at 4:30 p.m. off an iPhone. Yeah, bye. I get so much more satisfaction out of it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I learnt that calling them a couple times is not enough.
Yeah.
And they don't get as annoyed as you think they do. Don't get me wrong. I don't call cold leads. I only call people that have inquired.
Yeah.
So just to preface that. But
And just to be clear, all the members of your gym are not cold leads. For every trainer that's like, oh, I don't call people from the gym. They're not cold.
they're not cold leads.
Yeah,
They're
they
marketing.
have a gym membership.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, for people in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
call every single person on that call list.
Yeah.
It's how Jess has built her PT business.
Yeah. They're not cold.
No. And they didn't even inquire for PT and she still calls them and she still sells. So, but yeah, calling. So we came up with a strategy that worked best and it was call them as soon as they come through.
Yeah.
Then call them again. And if they don't answer, send them a message. And then I proceeded to call them morning and night for the next 5 days. So they got minimum of, it worked out to be 10 to 12 calls in the first week.
Yeah.
And
for those of you that are interested in opening a gym, that's 12 to, I think we average 17 leads a week.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of hours in the day and it's a lot of hours in the week, replying to messages and calling and having conversations. It took up a lot of time when we first opened the gym as well.
Yeah.
So if someone answers and you're talking to them for like 10 to 30 minutes and you've got 17 more of those to get through, it's incredibly time consuming, but it is your job. It is your livelihood. It's your income.
Yeah.
So it's accepting that you can't help everyone, but you need to at least try.
Yep.
With what your service is.
Yeah.
So but above all else, in whatever capacity you can reach out to someone, you are a problem solver within the scope of whatever your business is. So whether people are coming out to me because they're perimenopausal, whether they want to lose weight, whether they want to get strong, whether they want to be confident, I can only help you in the form of group training and knowing how that translates to your goals.
Yeah.
So yeah, two things. You can't contact people enough and you have to solve their problem and give them a plan of attack on that phone call. Otherwise they're not opting in.
Yeah.
That's sales. Done.
Yeah.
Finished.
So I know you had a pretty good run at Good Life, like
Yes.
when you first started there.
Mhm.
And you were part of like another business, I guess.
Yep.
How much calls and stuff did you have to do to build your business then?
Endless. Like I was on the phone. I had, gosh. I can't even remember what my KPIs were, but I had KPIs.
Yeah. How much easier was calling active gym members than calling cold metal leads?
They know who you are. They
Yeah.
see you in the gym. It is so much easier.
Yeah.
Like, because what was Good Life? It was the birthday list, the missing persons list, and the rising star list. So new members, blah, blah, blah. My God, that comes back so quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You might feel a bit weird calling the birthday list, but it's the easiest excuse to be like, come on in for a consultation and we'll write up a plan for you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much easier because they know who you are. They're already comfortable with the gym. Whereas I don't want to make it sound like it was the hardest job in the world, but I was selling gym memberships in an empty warehouse.
Yeah. Full of boxes.
Full of boxes. Like, can you see the vision?
Yeah. On a couch because we didn't have a desk yet.
Yeah. Yeah. On boxes in the gym. My gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 100% easier in the gym.
What have you found, whether it's tone, general attitude, when you approach that? Because I think the first 5 to 10 seconds of that call is the most important 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
We used to talk about, because I've done cold sales as well, sold gym memberships. Like if you're sitting over the desk, you sound like this.
Yes.
And then if you lean back, you naturally open up and you sound better.
Yep.
what have you tried, whether it's, if it's words you've used, tone you've used, demeanor in that first 10 seconds to increase the likelihood of...
Okay. It might be your 15th call for the day, but it's their first time speaking to you.
Yeah.
So you are not exhausted. You are not over it. It doesn't matter if the last 5 people abused you.
Yeah.
Take a breather. Sometimes I would just walk to the end of the driveway and back
Yeah.
just for like a mental reset.
Yeah.
But sit down and be present. Don't do it while you're walking around, going on a stroll, nothing like that. Sit down in your office or wherever you are that's quiet, that you can take a deep breath.
Yep.
But you need to approach every call, like especially the audience that I was working with friendliness and softness.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like truly, especially when I think about call lists, doesn't fucking matter what the last call was before this one.
Yeah.
This is your first and only interaction with this person. Don't fuck it up.
The biggest mistake I think health clubs make when they're teaching sales is calling someone to say like, oh, I've seen you haven't been to the gym for a while.
Don't shame them.
Like when you explain that, that's all I could hear in my head. It was like, why would you call someone to tell them they're doing shit?
Yeah. People are calling because they've got a problem.
Yeah.
They're calling because they want their problem solved. And whether it was an impulse decision at 1 a.m. on a Saturday, which is when a lot of people opt in, by the way, or they sat there and thought about it for a really long time. They just haven't been to the gym for however long it is. Like, the goal outcome of that phone call is not to sell them on the spot.
Yeah.
It's to be nice. It's to be likable, whether you like that or not. Like, they need to like you. And it's to make them think of you whether they show up for a consultation or not.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee you, it happened at U-Strong. People did not opt in the first time I called them, and then Jess will call them 4 months later, and they were like, oh my God, I've been thinking about it since then, and then they come in.
Yeah.
So if you can leave a good taste in somebody's mouth and have a positive interaction, that is all you are chasing.
Yeah.
Solve their problem, get them in, or leave a good taste in their mouth.
Yeah,
That's
you're not only working in that gym for that 30 seconds.
Correct.
If you want to make a career out of this,
yeah, absolutely.
you're gonna be there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and you're the person that they had the good conversation with.
Yeah,
when finances are available, or they finally hit the bottom enough to make the call, or whatever it is, that it's time to hire someone. You're the first person to think about.
Correct. And it does take, when you're working by yourself, it does take a lot of self-auditing. So I have a weekly meeting with Ben where we look at, how many calls I make, all the data tracking you should do, how many calls I make versus how many consultations came in, and then obviously sales from there. We would reflect on the script. So we would leave it for a couple of weeks, but due to the mass amount of leads that were coming in, we could make changes once every 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah. If there were less leads, we wouldn't change it that frequently. But I even would go to the extent of, because of the software, I could listen back to my calls. If calls went well or calls didn't go well, I could go back to that phone call and re-listen to it. Don't get me wrong. Some calls I'm like, wasn't happy with that one.
Yep.
But overwhelmingly, if I just showed up in a way that I knew that if I listened back on this call, I'd be really proud of, that was pretty much all I needed to think of. When you're sitting there, it's your 5th hour of work. You've dialed numbers. You've had half an hour conversations with people that just want to chat because they're lonely. You've done all that and not made any sales and not gotten a single booking.
Yeah.
It's just all right, cool. I need to make this person like me. I need to solve their problem, and I need to get a chance to chat to them again.
Yeah. So early days, I think what's evolved, I think the most within that script, perfect segue as well, because that's where I was going, was early days. It was we were trying to kind of be consultative and feelings and that kind of vibe early on.
Treating it like a one-on-one PT inquiry.
Yeah. And then honestly, leads have actually become more expensive.
Yeah. And
we have a set budget. So that means we get less.
Yeah.
So we've actually had our best performing quarter on less leads recently, moving more towards goal, obstacle, solution.
Yeah. Yeah, we went both ways. So when we started, it was way too... Every single phone call was ending in, okay, cool, how much does it cost?
Yeah. Yeah, because they wanted the thing.
It was a sales,
Yeah.
and like, but they wouldn't even have come in yet. So
Yep.
I didn't sell on the phone.
The value wasn't there.
Yeah, correct. They just want to know.
They
and
liked you enough to want to come to know the price, but they haven't experienced enough to understand the value.
correct. So it was 2 out of their budget.
Yeah.
And then we overcorrected to get on the phone, get them in.
Yeah.
That was it.
And then no one showed up.
That didn't last for very long. We changed that pretty quickly to
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Where it was politely, quickly gauging.
Yeah.
Why did you reach out to You Strong?
Yeah. And this is, if you're listening, like, I don't know, to gym, this is the same for gym phone calls. You don't want to be trapped on the phone with people for 20 minutes hearing their life story, but no one will show up. If your show ratio is really poor, you're not building enough reason for them to come.
Yeah. I think, and it's always, I like endeavored to leave people with a little nugget, like at the end of every single phone call. So it was get the reason why they're coming in. And it's like, I used to train before COVID, but I fell out of routine and now I just can't get back in. And that's probably relatable to people in the gym, off call lists anyway. And it's like, awesome. Yeah. Like, we find that having a set time that you can book in advance and plan things around it, like if you're paying for that set time slot, you're at least going to show up for 1 or 2 sessions a week.
Yeah.
So that's part of our business plan. That's why we actually created this for people like you that need that help sticking to it. It really helps build your momentum in those early days of returning to exercise. Comfort them, show them why your business is that. And they're a little bit more likely to show up.
Yeah.
Reassurance. Like, and that was the audience. Like, we're working with very self-conscious people that aren't necessarily comfortable in a gym. So that was our audience. It was selling
comfort.
Yeah. So it's
safety.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So it just comes so like second nature now, whereas it used to be so scary at the start.
Yeah. I think that's important too. Like, you were 9 years in.
Yeah.
And it was still like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. And I think another very, very, very important thing that helped with selling, trust in your product.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, like, as you should as a coach, but you can also, if your systems aren't there or like you don't have that stack of proof with results yet, it can feel a little bit daunting. But I know a really good piece of advice as well, that if you have like a few clients that you can think of with general problems, like Sally had weight loss and Janine had this and blah, 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 relating the person on the phone to one of them is the easiest way for you to just like make it relatable, do that, because that got easier as we went more and more into You Strong. It's like those client avatars. Oh, like, yeah, absolutely no stress. You're exactly like Megan. And when Megan first started, she actually ran late to every class because it was so out of her normal routine. She could barely make it in. But, you know, she actually felt good and started seeing results. So she started showing up. Like, don't stress about the time. Like, as long as you're there for most of the session, I'm happy for you to be there. Boom. Like,
yeah. I think that there's 2 things in that. One is most personal trainers don't know what they offer.
Be sure of what your product is and how you problem solve.
Yeah. If you don't have a system to your coaching, then it's really hard to be confident to call someone and you're like on the fly, like, oh, we can do this, we do that. It's like, it all looks different for everyone.
Yeah.
Versus like, this is what we do.
And
this would suit you.
Yeah, that can be like super simple as well. It's like, awesome. Can you come in? First thing we're going to do is we're actually just going to do a little bit of a 3-day food audit. And we're going to look at how you're currently eating, then how you're currently training. And from there, we'll create a fat loss plan for you.
Yeah.
It can be so simple. It's not like you have a very strict method of exactly how you program. It's nothing like that. It's just showing them that you know what you do and you already do have a system, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah.
But writing it out on paper and having it there just makes you so much more confident.
Yeah, even if you don't tell them, it's just, you know.
Correct.
Because you like you said, we saw increase. Like, there's obviously resistance bringing someone to a warehouse that's empty and be like, it's pretty. But the more results, the more client feedback, the more everything we got, it became way easier to get on the phone and communicate like, this is fucking awesome, you should come.
Yeah.
And then the second part of that is the most useful line in all of sales, no matter at what stage, is I work with heaps of people like that.
100%.
Because people want to feel normal. They want to feel understood and seen. So if I say, oh yeah, I work with heaps of people that struggle with time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. So it's you do get it. You're not a personal trainer that's like,
For
everyone's
us,
got 24 hours in a day. Like, it just brings walls down faster than anything else.
yeah, I like the two clientele for You Strong is, people that stopped moving. People that stopped moving when COVID happened and they just fell out of routine. And because most likely they fell pregnant in COVID and then just never got back into it.
Yeah.
So like we have examples of those two people that we can use time and time and time again just to stack that proof. Like you're exactly who I work with. Like it's not minimizing their problems, but it's like, hey, like don't even stress.
Yeah.
Like we see this all the time and this is how we fix it.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of those, such a quick fire episode there, but yeah, sales do get easier the more you expose yourself to it.
So I'm curious. We obviously sell the 2 consultation method.
Yeah.
You get someone in, you do a consult with them, spend probably half an hour unpacking goals, obstacles, what they've tried, what they haven't tried, and then give some value. That's consult 1, and then you invite them back. Let's do a training session. And at the end of that, here's my packages. This is what works for you. They sign up. Everyone's happy. You didn't have that opportunity.
No.
Because you had a group to run.
I was like, I thought you were talking about me at You Strong. Anyone watching, my eyes were like bulging because I was like,
never do this.
I was like, I do not sit people down.
So instead, we needed people to experience the service. The only way we could do that is invite them down to try it.
Yeah.
And then you have 15 minutes to close.
Yeah. So it's making them feel comfortable enough on the phone to show up.
Yep.
Once they actually do show up, I like to we introduce everyone to all the members in the session. So we have small classes. So I will make a joke of it, but it's like, all right, I just point to everyone. I'm like, this is Ben, this is Michael, this is Tam. Like I just point to everyone in the room, throw their names out there and strategically kind of put them in an area near someone that's either super friendly or like them.
Yeah.
Like when you're in you kind of know the vibe.
Enough, yeah.
So I would do that. And then in rest periods, like I would obviously still coach everyone like normal, but make sure that they're safe first.
Yeah.
Given that I haven't seen them move before, give them the lowest thing and make them work their way up and they feel super capable.
Yep.
Rather than starting on a barbell and regressing.
Fucking it up.
Yeah. So like build their confidence in that. In rest periods, because generally the rest periods at the same time, lots of chit chat in front of everyone.
Yep.
So like involve the group, because if you're reaching out to a group gym, you value community.
Yeah.
Which isn't something I leverage as much in the early days. I think I kind of just tried to make it about the person.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, oh, I'm not selling my coaching. I'm selling this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be the members. And now all our members are like, you should sign up. And they like say it for us.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the session, I'll be like, hey, you like all good to hang back. Even though I've told them that in the call, I reconfirm. You all good to hang back for like 10 minutes afterwards. We can just talk about how we can make this work for you and like tailor this to you now that I've seen how you work. And that doesn't scare them as much with the price presentation. And it doesn't scare me as much with the price presentation.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, cool, I'm going to show you what we're going to make this look like for you.
Yeah.
And that's the cost. Even like asking them questions while they're training, like, yeah, like realistically, do you think like 2 times a week or 3 times a week? Like,
yeah.
Could you make that work? Like they're all total body sessions. So it's like you're doing it as you go so that when you sit down, it's just about the nitty gritty personal stuff. That's something I think I do very well. Like I'm very happy to jump into what are your insecurities? Like what are this, what are that, kind of get straight into it. And then therefore it's like.
So it's almost like the session is that practical stuff.
Yeah.
Goals. Do you go into obstacles and stuff? Like what have you tried before? That I imagine happens in the one-on-one stuff.
No.
What do you struggle with the most?
Depends on the kind of person, because some people are mute and terrified.
Yeah.
Other people are happy to talk. The ones that are happy to talk tend to match more with our vibe.
Yeah.
But I will ask like, oh, have you trained anywhere like before this? Or have you done something similar to this before?
Yeah.
How did that go? How long did you do it for? Or they'll be like, no, I'm brand new. It's like, sick. What have you done before? Like, how long did you do that for? Like, so it kind of leads, it's pretty natural when you're like, have you done something like this before? So I kind of do all that on the gym floor.
Yeah.
It's like pretty easy to get to know that stuff. But what you delve into when you're sitting with them one-on-one is like, cool, so you mentioned that only previously you were doing like 8 weeks at a time. Why would you only get to 8 weeks? And just let them talk.
Yeah.
So it's like picking up on all those little things. And if they're not giving you much, you need to show that they need you in some way. So it's like their movement breakdown.
Yeah.
Someone's got a sore knee or a hip or something like that. And if you can just tell them why and explain why and how you fix it, great. So it's like picking the problem that you can, it's like, it's not everything's wrong with you. It's like, oh, I see this how I fix.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool, for exactly what you want. Like optimally, if you're going to get there, I 100% recommend 3 sessions a week. Optional Saturday, like you can come if you want to, but if it's too hard, don't stress. Just get the 3 sessions a week out.
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe. It's like, all right, look, if you want, you've got the option of going up later. We can start you on the 2 sessions, make sure you form that habit routine, and then we can move up from there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how every single one flows.
Yeah, it's perfect. And just a
Thanks.
note, like
You wrote it.
this is not this is not like small group training that's $30. Like we're $80 to $100 a week. And
116 for the
yeah.
So it's like it's not cheap.
So most trainers are charging that for 2 sessions a week.
Yeah.
So this isn't we'll just kind of throw them through.
I'm not selling an unlimited for $60 a week.
Correct.
It's like
we're more expensive than the competition.
Yeah.
Because we're more bespoke, more personalized, more personal. And you're still based on the fundamentals of goals, obstacles. You mentioned the word insecurity is the same kind of thing. What have you done? Why did it not work? And then prescription.
Yep.
If you get those 4 things right in any environment, you'll close more than you don't.
I love like the word prescription. It is your job to tell them how they need to get to where they want to be.
Yeah.
If at the end of that you are getting the objections or you are getting whatever, like some people, sure, you know what, they might not actually be able to afford it.
Yeah.
But you believe that less and less the more you go through, because there have been 3 instances at U Strong that they have left saying I'm so sorry, like I really enjoyed that, but that's out of budget, and then they've come.
Yeah.
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 So it's like you just, regardless of whether they sign up or not, give them value, show them how you're going to solve their problems.
Yep.
Be the authority. Do not be scared. They've come to you because they need help.
Yeah.
Be the authority and tell them what they need. Not whether they like it or not, but it's like...
But it almost is. It's like... And it's funny. The more sales you do, the more confident you get, so the more sales you get.
Yes.
But it's... You need to be willing to let them leave, and then they won't.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I know this solves your problem.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you.
Yeah. And that's 100% the attitude that I go into. And it's like, you know what? We're here. This is what we do. It's working for all of these people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really sad that you can't work that into your budget, because I just know how much you're going to thrive here.
Yeah.
If and when it becomes available, our door's open. Just give us a call.
Yeah. And it's not, that's not being a sleazy salesperson and like putting their hand on the leg and making them cry and all that kind of shit. It's like, no, this is it. And that again comes back to the understanding and belief in your product.
Yeah.
What you offer is actually good.
Yep.
And that you can get results for people. Makes all of that so much easier.
Yeah.
What if you had to like, so you said a couple at the start, but like 3 things, 12 months, basically semi-full time in sales. Looking back at Jess at Good Life, or looking at everyone you've worked with in the mentorship, standout, exposure to other trainers, what would you tell them? Contact people more.
Yeah. Contact people more. Yeah, more than you think.
Yeah, it's up to like 9 times.
It's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
it's actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, contact people more, solve their problem.
Yep.
Whether it's a consult or not, and don't try to sell on the phone.
Yeah. Or in fucking DMs.
Yeah, don't try to sell on that. Try to get them in front of you.
So also, let's cover that off. So personal trainers in gyms, get a call list. I'll just text everyone because no one answers their phone anymore because it's 2020. I don't answer my phone, so why would anyone else answer their phone? We have an automated text system that I think sends 6 text messages over the first week. how many replies from 17 a week times 52, say 600 leads, how many opt-ins have you gotten from a message?
Maybe 1 or 2. Like, if that. Like, I'm not going to say 0.
Yeah.
But, like, you just do not. And everyone thinks they're automated. So even you as a PT at Good Life, even if you're sitting out there writing every single one fresh with your special offer that you think is really unique, and you've fucking thrown it through chat, you've done everything, you've made the perfect message, everyone thinks it's from a computer and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that is, I cannot put it any other way. I ignore messages every day.
You can send them, but you better make 5 phone calls afterwards.
Yeah, I cannot stress that enough. Call them twice before you message them. And when you message them, say, I was calling about this.
Yeah.
Like, do not take the bitch way out of messaging because it won't work.
I'm glad you said it.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are a personal trainer not making $2,500 a week and you would like to make $2,500 a week, check the show notes, check the website for our scorecard, the 2.5K PT, to find out where your strengths are, but also where your weaknesses are and what you need to work on to bring your business up to that standard. We're talking to people that work probably in health clubs, a little bit of face-to-face, trying to get online or already online that want to hit that income bracket and sustain it, because most of you are just like, get some clients, lose some clients, and wondering why you're not making any progress over the last 6 months. So go check that out. Before you head off, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. We laughed about it last week. We don't know what the data is yet because it's still the same day, even though it was last week. But Jess needs those vanity metrics in the tracker next week.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Hit all the buttons. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Jess, for being here, filling out the big dog seat. And we'll see you all next week.